Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Offworld Trading Company, Jupiter's Forge, playing as the Penrose Collective. So, we did really well in week 3, got 57% control of a really good colony, 28 colonists, almost $400,000 extra dollars per week, and at least for the near future, we have unlocked the nanotechnology, which is pretty awesome. Now, we have one of our workers with a cousin who knows a guy who could get us an underground nuke, which is amazing. I'm not sure what kind of contacts he has there, or dynamite. Between the two of these, I like the underground nuke better, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Weeks left. Yeah, nanotechnology is only going to last us for another 2 weeks, which is not bad, but it's okay. Alright, so, as far as our options, I see an optimization center. The problem is, it only will last for 1 week. So, if we win this game, the next game will have a free optimization center, and then it will be gone for the next 2 games. So it's not super duper useful. Whereas the alternatives actually will provide an adjacency bonus, which will lead to more money, which I kind of like. Now there's perpetual motion, which lasts for 2 weeks, which is most of the rest of the campaign, so that's not too bad. It just won't be there for the last match. Or steel. Between the two of these, I'm kind of thinking that maybe perpetual motion is better. It will save me on power consumption, and you never know when power consumption is going to be really rough on a map. You never really know. Let's take a look at the colonies, though. We have the research ones again, so chemicals are in greater demand. We already know we can beat that one pretty well if we want to do that. Alternatively, industry, the price of chemicals, and electronics have price controls. That's not as good as you might think. So for uranium, that worked really well, because we can produce a ton of uranium without having to refine it. For this one, though, if chemicals drops down to $40 per unit, yeah, it kind of reduces the damage, but at the same time, if it's fallen that low, odds are pretty good I should be shifting to something else anyway, because carbon and other stuff is probably going to cost more than that. Even so, I think we try this one. Let's try this one and see what we can do. Hire some staff. Now, we have $1.3 million to spend. I could permanently unlock synthetic meat, which is really good. However, we have a patent lab, and we can get this in a normal game. Whereas, the greenhouse farm engineer would double our production for far cheaper. And we can get the synthetic meat in a campaign. Yeah, I think we go for the greenhouse farm engineer. That sounds pretty nice. I do kind of want to go for another chemical refinery engineer, since we know that's going to be good on this map. At least it could be good on this map. And do we go for more fuel? Do we go for more water? Maybe water. Water's not bad. Basalt. Oh, that costs a lot more. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I think we go for a water processor engineer as well. Stack up some really good bonuses so I can produce a lot and start dominating the later games. Yep, let's go ahead and launch the business. We are going up against the other 2 robotic companies. They will not be consuming food and water and stuff. No life support, but they will be consuming a lot of electronics and power. So this means to me that the electronics will probably be very important. Either that, or they're going to produce a lot and the price is going to be really low. It's one of the two. Power, I'm a little bit worried about. I can't produce a ton of power. Well, let's give this one a shot. See what we can do. I'm going to roll the dice. I think this is an acceptable setup, and we should be able to win this match. Week 4, price of chemicals. You've already seen all this, otherwise no big deal. And the black market will unlock faster than normal. Potentially good, potentially bad. Aluminum, silicon. Ooh. Well, I'm kind of willing to just go ahead and hunker down where this silicon is right now. That's a lot of silicon. Do that. And let's explore the rest of the map. Let's see. Alright, there's some uranium here. Actually, let's take a look at what's scarce on the map. Uranium's very scarce. So this is pretty much all of it right here. If I were to settle down here, we could dominate the uranium market. Which could mean that our opponents can't afford power very easily with their nuclear power plants. Maybe. On the other hand, there are a lot of lava lakes. They could just build basalt platforms, so maybe not. We could consider actually placing somewhere near geothermal vents in the open because we have geothermal borehole. Here's one. Place somewhere nearby, tons of aluminum to work with. That's pretty darn good. The other one that I just saw was this one, which also has a ton of aluminum. However, 1 carbon versus a 3 carbon? I think this is a better location. Let's do this one. Yeah, I'm going to place right here. Okay, I like this start. This is a good start. Let's go ahead and place down a metal mine. And let's place a elemental quarry. 2.5. That's not half bad. It's not half bad at all. Do we want to get some electronics going right away? We could, and we could start generating a tiny bit of power. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and snag this carbon deposit because it appears to be one of the few, in fact it was the only high yield of carbon in the game, which means we can produce a pretty substantial amount of electronics, which I know the robotic HQs are going to want. Although Joji did found a nomadic HQ, so he's not going to quite consume the same stuff. Even so, we'll be okay. Now, would you please auto-buy everything you need? We are consuming too much power, interestingly enough. Sell off a little bit of silicon. Can you please buy... There we go, carbon's coming in. Alright, produce those beautiful electronics. Let's go to blazing speed. As usual, because I'm just not really in the mood to wait. Price of carbon is going up. Could afford to get a mule pretty early on. And that wouldn't be half bad. Get more and more of that carbon. Right there. There you are. Hello. It is a thought, but I'm not sure we really care to. We just need $2,000. That's all we need. All we need is $2,000. Let's sell some of this carbon. Done. Okay. More electronics? I think so. Let's go ahead and place you here. Is there a lot of oxygen to be had somewhere? Not really. I don't see much ice. There's a bit of ice here, which is in an optimal pattern. There's a lot of ice over here, but that's kind of far away. 0.06 fuel, 0.04 fuel. We could block off some aluminum, but here's the thing. There's so much aluminum on this map. Do we really care about that? Probably not, right? No, I don't think we do. I think we'll go ahead and kind of claim this area for ourselves. So let's place one there. And do we go for fuel? Yes. Okay, we're already up on a plateau, so 1.65 is okay. We could start getting some more power if we place right here, which we'll go ahead and do. There we go. Not so bad. Not a bad start, in my opinion. Think we're going to be doing just fine. Let's see. This is on blazing speed. Somehow this feels relatively slow to me. But the cool thing is we are producing tons of aluminum and silicon, which is awesome. Very good for our expansion. Don't forget about that patent lab, of course. We're certainly going to want to have that. We already have... Oh, interesting. Rennie 6 has superconductor, so you can produce a lot of power. But we're producing more power than we are consuming right now, so that's free money. Pay off that debt. Just a tiny bit faster. Let's also spend off some of that fuel and upgrade. Now, we have a free underground nuke. Who should we destroy? Let's see. You are producing a lot of aluminum right here. Well, aluminum's really cheap right now, so it's not going to hurt you too much. What about you? Solar panel, very high aluminum. Some carbon, which we could reduce down to scarce. And silicon. I am going to nuke your silicon. Skadoosh! Down to medium. Wow, you really want to build silicon. Holy crap, that's a lot. That's really a lot of silicon. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the patent lab, certainly, before we forget. I'll place you, let's say, right here. Could go for water, I suppose. Chemicals are actually relatively cheap right now. I am going to go for more silicon, I think. We'll do that, because silicon's going up in price and we're not producing quite enough for my tastes. Could go for more solar condensers, or we could start using water, but we're not really producing enough as is. I think we may want to go for another solar condenser now. We'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Not so bad. Not so bad at all. So the patent lab's going to be done pretty soon. Let's go ahead and buy a mule, and we're going to use it on some carbon, I think. Because carbon's worth a ton right now. And we'll save the other one. We'll watch for the price to go up or down at some point. I don't know. Sell off some of that. Slowdown strikes. No! How dare you? Patent lab. We could go for the perpetual motion early to save ourselves a bit of money. Could also go for the nuclear engine, save ourselves a ton of fuel. Financial instruments, not yet. Transparent aluminum, no. Out of the bunch of these, well... Now this is interesting. Does the superconductor work with this geothermal borehole? Would this double the amount of power? I have no idea, and I want to test it. Let's go for the superconductor. I'm curious. Just for the sake of science, okay? Let's find out what we can do with it. Sell, sell. Sell, and upgrade. Okay, next, we will go for probably more electronics. Well, how's the price right now? It's still a net gain. Let's go ahead and do that. We probably should get some water going, I think. That would make the most sense to me. So let's place you here. Sell. Place another one here. We have one more claim that we can work with. What will it be? Now, someone's using nuclear power. We could go for a uranium mine. I feel like I can get more money from other things, to be honest. So no, we're not going to spend it on that. Whoa! I'm blind! That seemed a little unnecessary, but thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, superconductor acquired. Yes, it totally does increase the amount of power from geothermal borehole. Holy cram! We're now producing plenty of power. Whoever needs solar power panels when you can start with a geothermal borehole? I don't know, but I like it. Water is worth a ton right now. I say we build another one. In part because power is worth a lot right now. We're going to overproduce power like freaking crazy. That's what's going to happen here. But hey, it's okay. It's not so bad, right? Not so bad. Good news is the debt's going to go away really quick. We're making $1.2 thousand per second right now. Let's go ahead and start buying some modules. While it's cheap. Why not? Still have some of that, cheapest one is still the uranium. Let's do that. Price of uranium starting to go up. Let's go for liquid batteries. That is the most immediately useful. And then we'll probably want to get synthetic meat, because I think in our next upgrade we'll start transitioning. Ooh, an optimization center. Yes, please. I will definitely bid on that. Please, please give it to me. Gimme. I will sick pirates on you if you don't give me the optimization center. You don't understand. It's really good. It's really good. I can afford the debt. I don't even have a credit rating. I've been out of debt for so long. Alright, so that's going to take up one of my claims, but this could be incredibly potent. Price of silicon is actually higher than carbon right now. Let's use another mule and start stacking up on that silicon. You mutinied my elemental quarry. How dare you? Alright, sell. Water. Sell. Price of water is going to be going down quite a bit, unfortunately. Price of power is also going down very rapidly because we're selling so much to the colony. Oh boy. Probably should not be doing that. Need $28,000, you say? Okay, well, that'll have to wait. Doop. Doop. Come on, produce more silicon. There we go, upgrade. All right, done. So I want to have that optimization center. Absolutely. That's a very high priority for me right now. Let's grab you. We'll place you here. Water is no longer profitable. Fuel, however, is very profitable. So we could start making the transition over to food now. I do think we want to get some more fuel going for now, at least, because it's still pretty good. Yes, we're going to produce even more power, but you know what? It's not going to hurt us anywhere because we're not doing anything else with the power. It's not great. We're killing the price. We're absolutely killing the price. The fact that we're producing a lot of power is completely meaningless at this point, but still. Even so. All right, what can we do next? Someone hacked my patent lab, didn't they? How dare you? So what should we improve? I say we improve our silicon production because that's still worth a ton of money. Look at the chemicals go. Ooh. That could be pretty good. Well, if the price of fuel wasn't so dang high. That fixes that. I think we do want to go for food. It does make a lot of sense. We'll consume tons of the water that we are currently producing. Place them in this sort of a pattern, because I think what I'm going to do is actually get rid of this and place another another greenhouse farm right there. Yeah, that seems fine. So, debt is accruing interest. Okay. We could hire some bandits. We could try to screw over our opponents a little bit, but I don't think there's a ton of point to doing that right now. I am, however, going to get some more mules. The mules being really quite good. Let's get some more carbon, and let's get some more silicon. Alright, we're now producing more silicon. Good. Let's improve our production of, I don't know. Look at the price of power. It's non-existent. I told you it was going to be one of the two, right? I think I did say that. Let's go for, oh boy. Carbon. Use up some of those chemicals. If the price... Okay, electronics are not worth a lot right now. And a slowdown strike, of course. This might be a good opportunity for us to tech switch over toward chemicals. And I think it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of these right now. And switch over to the chemicals. We have nanotechnology after all, so it doesn't cost us much of anything to go ahead and recycle these. And we have our patent lab back. You got stinking machines with my patent lab, did you? How dare you? Synthetic meat shall be mine.
The black market is online.
Apparently I'm not producing enough water anymore. How'd that happen? Yeah, doesn't matter. Price is going down.
Our methods continue to improve.
Sell. Water production. There you go. That should fix that problem. I love the optimization center. I think it's kind of underestimated. I think the patent lab gets a lot of flash. Because, don't get me wrong, the patent lab is very, very good, but I do really think that the optimization center has the most potential overall. Perpetual motion does nothing for me right now. I'm producing plenty. I think we could go for the financial instruments. Or the nuclear engine with the anticipation of uranium becoming more valuable eventually, but for now I think financial instruments could be good. We still have a couple more days. Honestly, I don't think financial instruments is that good on IO, in part because, well, IO only has 3 days, so it's really only 3 opportunities to get some debt collection, as opposed to Mars, which, you know, would last a bit longer than that. Slant drilling, no. More power? No, it's not going to do it for me. No. And fuel is currently worth practically nothing. So let's go ahead and start producing a bit more... Oh, I don't know. Chemicals? Nah, we're producing plenty of those. Let's go for some more oxygen production. The tremors right now are hurting me quite a bit. But we'll be okay. Sell. Look at the silicon. We're about to crash that market, something awful. Literally, we just crashed the market. You proud of me now, Mom? I broke something important. Get more uranium going. More of those modules kind of matters right now. No point in cooking the books right now because we have a AAA. We have financial instruments. I don't anticipate uranium coming down in price anytime soon because no one's really producing it. There's not a lot on this map. And nothing else here is especially useful to me, with the possible exception of perpetual motion. But I don't think it's going to pay for itself. So I'm actually okay with demolishing this and getting a claim return and getting something else instead. The question is, what would we want to get? And I think the answer is probably more oxygen. Maybe. Place you here.
A new claim is
New claims! Sure. I'll definitely bid on that. Since, you know, not available in the black market, so this is the only way of getting it at the moment. And it looks like they're going to give it to me at 12,000? No, 16,000. Are you going to give it to me now? You might. You might do so. Price of food, amazingly, is not doing great. You'd think that the price of food would be higher than this, but I suppose it doesn't help. We have all these gosh dang robots sitting around right now. Not a lot of profit to be had in electronics right now. Lots of profit in steel. Well, a moderate amount of profit in steel. We could go for some uranium. We could do that. And you know what? For the sake of diversification, I will. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it'll do the job. Okay. What to optimize next? Not these. Silicon is worthless to me at this point. Price of water's going up quite a bit. We're going to improve our optimization of that. We're going to get rid of this silicon mine. We're going to reclaim it. We are going to demolish this, replace it here, and build a new... greenhouse farm, let's say, here. There you go. Having the nanotechnology makes me feel a lot better about demolishing stuff and replacing it. But yeah, Food right now is not making a ton of profit, whereas water is just shockingly good. We need some money so we can buy stuff, though. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. All right. And I mean, we did get an extra water processor engineer. It shouldn't surprise us that we're producing an absolute ton. Let's see. Let's buy some uranium. Sell off the food. Buy some glass. Sell off the electronics. Buy some carbon. Sell off the chemicals. Buy some oxygen. Crash the market of silicon again, because we can do things like that. Crash the market of aluminum so our opponents don't get anything. I mean, don't forget that I know my opponent is producing tons of silicon. He is wasting 3 of his claims. Me keeping the price of silicon down is actually not even that bad of a thing. Believe it or not. It's a good way to completely screw him over. Yeah, food is about to cease being useful to me. I think we do a slowdown strike on somebody. Someone's been trying to hurt me, and I don't really appreciate that none. You are producing a little bit of glass, you say. Glass is worth a lot. What about you? You're producing a hacker array. Hacking? That's cheating, don't you know? Where's your other HQ? There it is. Power. You know what? Slowdown strike on your power and chemicals and steel and stuff. There we go. Now hopefully that starts raising the price of power, at least a little bit. Seems to be having some of the desired effect. Food is about to cease being profitable for me. Let's improve our uranium. Sell. Water. Sell. Don't need the patent lab. Sell. Go for the uranium. There we go. Keep it going. Could do a core sample if we wanted to. Find out what else is underneath our land, but I don't think that's very helpful. We could go ahead and hire some pirates, and I'm going to. Let us shoot down your iron and your uranium and steal from you. I hate those filthy bandits. Yes. Hairy and filthy, monstrous people that they are. Water. Last soul. We have practically no money. Practically no debt. Got a little bit off of Joji. Not a lot. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed right now with these chemicals. They're still turning a pretty tidy profit, but not amazing. It helps that the price of carbon and fuel is pretty low. So it's still okay, but it's not great. And I keep crashing the market, so that's certainly not helping matters at all. Let's go for the uranium. Sell some of that. Stole some iron. Keep the price of silicon down. Screw over my opponent. Water. We were producing 11 for a moment there. Holy crap. Let's do more water. Oxygen. Buy. Doop. Buy. 21 shares so far. Looks like we are once again going to have over 50% of this colony working for me. Water is still amazing. I'm going to go ahead and demolish this and replace. If we overproduce on water, so freaking be it. I can afford to crash that market. Get rid of that. Price of aluminum was going up too high. Crash silicon. Uranium, oxygen, food, and water. Yeah, this is going to be an amazingly good colony for me. Look at it go. I actually think they changed the look of the colonies in Io. It looks more... Well, this is a foundry in this particular case. Look at this. It's kind of cool. Look at all the garages, though. How on earth does anyone find parking? It's chaos down there. More water. Sell. And when we think about it, sell. Water. I don't think we need to optimize anything else at this point. We could, but it is the last soul with only a few hours left. I could go ahead and demolish this and try to reclaim it and get something else very briefly. Water's still amazingly profitable. I'm amazed by that. I don't think that it deserves to be, but let's go ahead and place you here. Only have a few hours left, but we'll drain every bit of money that we can out of this map. Water. Doop. Water. Doop. Ah! I want that uranium. Thank you. Oh boy. 27 modules. Oh my gosh, I'm crushing it. So apparently, I mean, maybe manager difficulty is actually more my speed now. Maybe I'm actually doing okay. Maybe I'm starting to get the hang of this game. It's possible. It's happened before. It is feasible to believe that I might actually get good once in a while. Look at that water come in. Holy cram. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop. Water. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop. Doop-doop-doop-doop-doop. That's it. Okay. That's all we were able to get. Another victory for us at week 4. 25 minutes in this video. Not too bad all in all. We got a commanding share of 54%. $519,000 per week. That is the best we have done. 29 colonists, looks like. And of course, we have yet another adjacency bonus, which will be working to my advantage. Awesome sauce. All right, well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.